Hey everybody, welcome to the 2025 US Open Crokinole Championship orientation video. This is the 5th running of this tournament. It's lining up to be one of the best events we've ever had. Got a lot of new and exciting things we want to share with you this year, so let's get started. On Thursday, April 17th, Extra Pint Voorheesville will be hosting an open play night at Indian Ladder Farms Cidery and Brewery. At 8 p.m. on that night, we will be broadcasting live the US Open preliminary pool draw. The draw will be broadcast live on Facebook. If you're in the area, come on down to Indian Ladder Farms, get some practice in, hang out with the guys, and join the party. The results of the pool draw should be posted to the website within 24 hours. On Friday, April 25th, Extra Pint hosts a friendly disc golf tournament at the town park at the Stephen P. Wallace Disc Golf Course. It's at 148 Swift Road in Voorheesville. And participation is completely optional and voluntary. If you don't want to play, you can always come hang out, drink beer. And there's a charcoal grill there, so we encourage people to not only bring their own beer, but bring their own food if they want to grill and hang out and have a good time. Extra Pint guys will start showing up around 1 o'clock. If you plan on playing disc golf, please be there no later than 2. It's a doubles tournament. If you're not any good like me, you'll be paired up with a more experienced player. The course is notoriously muddy this time of year. Appropriate footwear is highly recommended. Just to illustrate that point, here's a picture of Charleston Crokinole Club's Ben Harding after making birdie on 16. The official US Open meet and greet will start at 5:45 p.m. at the Indian Ladder Farms Beer Garden. Dinner is on the house for our out-of-town guests, courtesy of Extra Pint. This is a fantastic opportunity to rub elbows with your fellow players and break the ice before the tournament the next day. The night's signature event is the Crokinole Survivor Contest. You'll be one of 4 people sitting around a board. You will each have 3 discs. You will take turns shooting at the 20 hole. If you make a 20, you get your disc back. If you miss for any reason, it goes into the ditch. The last player with the disc wins the table. That person will then go on to play the winners of the other tables until there is only one person left standing. Last year's winner was Joe Seifert of the Charleston Crokinole Club. We expect to see everybody there on Friday. If you cannot make Friday night, please let Jay know at extrapint@yahoo.com. We'd like to get a count so we know how much food to buy. So again, if you can't be there Friday, please let Jay know, extrapint@yahoo.com. On Saturday, doors at the American Legion will open at 8 a.m. When you arrive, go to the registration table, sign in, get your score sheets, your player packs, and your mugs, and get to practicing. The tournament itself will start at 9:30 sharp, so please try to be there no later than 9:15. This year we've made some changes to the way we run things to help things run smoother. We're going to go over those changes now. This year we're going to have 4 pools of 14 teams as opposed to the 3 pools we had last year. This will necessitate us utilizing both the upstairs and downstairs rooms at the American Legion. We've also made changes to the way we label the tables. Instead of tables 1 through 28, we've kept the numbers small. We will now have tables ales 1 through 7, lagers 1 through 7, ciders 1 through 7, and meads 1 through 7. The ales, lagers, and ciders tables will be located in the upstairs room, while the meads table will be located in the downstairs room. We've also improved the round-robin score sheet, which was the cause of so much confusion last year. All of your matches are now on the same side of the page. There's no back page to the score sheet. All 13 matches are on the front. Also this year, you'll notice the difference in table progression. After each break, we will change table sets. In this example, the Yeti brothers started out in the lagers. They're playing on the lagers table. After the first break, they will be playing on the ciders tables, and after the third break, they are playing on the meads tables. The location of the 10-minute breaks you see here aren't actually accurate. We've had to shift them because we're having lunch across the street at the new Blackbird's Tavern as opposed to downstairs this year. There will be a break after round 4, a break after round 9, which is our lunch break. We will then be coming back to finish the last rounds after lunch. Round 9 should end just before noon. After that, we're all going to walk over there. They have a free buffet for us. When you are done eating, please come back to the Legion. We would like to get the 10th round started at about 12:45, 1 o'clock at the absolute latest. After the horn sounds after the 13th round of the round robin, please remain in your seats. We will sit down. Everyone will then tabulate up their scorecard, pass it to one of their opponents who will verify it. And after that, you will walk it up to the score table. We should be ready to go with round 2, the bracket round, in about 15 minutes after the round robin ends. So go get yourself a drink, use the restroom, but don't go too far. There will also be changes to the way we run the bracket round. In the past, it's Extra Pint tradition that the higher seed chooses the table. Due to the size of the tournament, we're doing away with that this year. All matches in the second round of the tournament will have their tables pre-assigned. Your table assignment will be located on your match scorecard and also on the large bracket scoreboard. We've also tweaked those scorecards. You'll notice this is match B2.2. That is B bracket, second round, second match of that round. They are at tables Ciders 7, first to 5 points. At the bottom of the page, next to the US Open logo, you're going to see 2 X's. That's for you and your opponent to initial, less to verify the scores than it is so that you both see where you're going next. The match winner of this round is going to match B32. That's still in the B bracket. Third round, second match. Those people are going to Ciders 4. The losers are not out. This is another twist. Triple elimination for the first couple rounds. The loser is going to E bracket. Third round, match 1, you're going to Meads 4. So again, we are doing triple elimination. Instead of sitting around if you've been eliminated in the second round. If you lose your second match in the second round, you'll be playing in the E bracket. If you lose your second match in round 3, you'll be playing in the D bracket. And if you lose your second match in round 4, you'll be playing in the C bracket. If you find yourself doing well, you're eventually going to get to a score sheet that looks like this. At the top, it's going to have a highlighted portion reminding you that this match is to be recorded. So please do not begin your match until you have a camera rolling. I do want to reiterate that it's important that you play at the table you are assigned at. We've mapped out the tournament in such a way you won't be in conflict with somebody else in a different bracket starting at a different time. This is predicated on people playing at a pace of about 4 minutes per round per point. So if you are in the A bracket, you're playing to 7 points. It should take you no more than 28 minutes to finish your match. Likewise, if you're in one of the back brackets and your match is to 5 points, it should take you no more than 20 minutes to conclude your match. The bracket matches are not timed, but we do want to be mindful of the pace of play. Cleanup will begin about 5 p.m. and we should be done at the Legion no later than 6:30 at the very latest. After that, we're going to head down to Indian Ladder Farms for the third place match and the finals. This will happen in the same venue as last year at Indian Ladder Farms' Clear Mountain Room. I'm informed the pizza garden will be up and running. They got a wood-fired pizza oven up there. It's going to be going at full blast to crank out pizzas. Jay informs me we will have stadium seating inside the venue this year. They're going to bring in some bleachers and make a little arena so everyone will be able to see the board. Which, barring any technical difficulties, will also be broadcast on the large screen. Just a few other side notes. The American Legion is a cash-only facility. There is no ATM on site, so please bring cash. We are having multiple raffles this year, not just for the Tracy board. Bad Boy Mowers has been generous enough to donate some high-end tools. These things are pretty awesome. They're donating a mower, a blower, a trimmer, and a chainsaw. If you are an out-of-town winner of one of these items, have no worries. You won't have to bring it on the plane with you. Bad Boy will make arrangements to get it to a dealer near you so you can pick it up at your convenience. Tickets are going to be sold for $1 for $10 and $3 for $20. We are working on an option so you can pre-buy your tickets through the website, so you don't have to carry so much cash around. We will make an announcement if and when we get that up. Parking at the American Legion is very limited. We have 112 players. There are not 112 parking spots. I don't think there's even 56 parking spots, so please carpool. Parking is available at the American Legion and right next door at the Village Hall. If you find yourself running late, you may end up parking on one of the side streets in the village and walking over to the American Legion. You can find in-depth details on all the subjects we covered on the Extra Pint website, particularly the US Open page, so please familiarize yourself with the webpage and keep an eye on it as the days get closer. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding the tournament, please reach out to Jay at extrapint@yahoo.com. That's going to do it for this year's orientation video. We hope to see everybody at the meet and greet on Friday, April 25th at Indian Ladder Farms, where we're going to kick off the greatest crokinole event in the world, that is the US Open.